the first update of the year.
And we would like to present the Star Park Gardens.
This lab is where we create all the beautiful flowers, plants, and creatures in Star Park.
And now Danny will just create a new specimen. You just have to mix the substance Z and substance X.
Easy.
No, wait, no, not white!
Oopsie.
Well, at least we are fine. So welcome to Brawl Talk.
We are now entering the Biodome season.
Rosa, Bee, and Sprout finally have a home, but as usual, things have gone a bit weirdly.
Speaking of weird but cute, Eve is the newest brawler of the season. She's a very small alien flea in a spaceship who is joining Ruff's trio.
She's a loving mother that just wants to find a place for her babies, even if that means disintegrating anyone in her way.
With her main attack, she shoots 3 eggs in a row. They all have different sizes and damage.
And with her super, she releases a big egg that hatches after some seconds and spawns 3 hatchlings. If the hatchlings are not destroyed before latching onto the closest enemy, they will deal damage over time.
Eve has a very unique trait too. Since she's flying on her spaceship all the time, she can hover over certain terrains like water and holes.
She's also getting a skin called Spiky Eve at the last tier of the Biodome Brawl Pass.
And the first skin of the pass is Firefly Rico.
Now, the Biodome used to be a nice and peaceful place until some experiments went wrong.
And because of that, we got Ivy Bell, Mr. Fly, Mantis Rosa, Corrupted Sprout, Dr. Edgar, and Beetle Mac.
Wasbo is the Power League skin of the season, Bunny Grom is coming soon on Easter, and Lion Bull is another wacky skin in the club shop.
With the Biodome update, 2 new game modes are coming to Brawl Stars. One of them is Payload.
Some of you might know the rules of this game mode already, but the goal is to push your payload from point A to point B. The enemy team will try to push their payload at the same time.
So be mindful that this game mode requires a bit more strategy than the other ones. If you decide to defend your payload, the enemy team might manage to push theirs. And if you attack the enemy's payload, you might let yours open.
As for our second game mode, it's called Wipeout, and the rules are a lot simpler. You have to defeat 8 enemy brawlers or defeat more brawlers than the enemy team in 2 minutes.
With this mode, we are trying to push for a more casual game mode that doesn't require a lot of coordination and can still be really fun.
And as always, both game modes are seasonal and their permanence in the game will depend on their performance.
We have a bunch of changes coming in this update as well. Healing gear is now changed, and instead of healing your brawler when you're standing still, it now improves your standard healing overall.
A change for the new players. Showdown is now the first mode every player will play instead of Jet Grab, because it's easier to understand and to have fun with in the first matches.
We are now changing the bounty, hot zone, heist, and knockout rotation to be daily rather than hourly. Siege is not part of the rotation for the time being, but it will be available in Map Maker still.
Power League progression now considers your performance. If you win 2 games without losing, you will progress more than before. And if you manage to win only one of the games, you won't lose as much progress.
Club League will now have 6 tickets on the last day of the season. This means that if you had bad results on the previous 2 days, you'll still have a chance to make up for those and get a better placement.
And also related to clubs, now you can buy as many power points as your club coins allow.
And one big change regarding the exclusive skins we have in-game, such as Seasonal, Power League, and Brawl Pass. They will now remain exclusive for a while, but then they will return to the shop in new offers.
This starts only for the skins that are being released in this update. all the other skins that were exclusive before will remain exclusive.
The Brawl Stars Championship is back.
The best players in the world will be playing live every month, and you can either be one of them or watch and get rewards.
Exclusive pins based on the animated Brawl Stars players will be given every month. You just need to go to event.brawlstars.com on the show days and watch, interact, and get your rewards.
If you wanna know when the matches are live, make sure to follow our Brawl Stars esports channels all in the description below.
Wildcard PowerPoints can now be found in boxes.
10 new second gadgets are coming to the game.
A bunch of new maps for every mode.
Knockout is now in Map Maker.
More pins and animated pins.
Basket Brawl returns as a seasonal mode.
And duos are seasonal as well.
And more True Gold and Silver skins.
Hope you enjoy
The
first
update
of
the
year.
Remember to like and subscribe to the channel.
and
Thank
you
for
watching.
Two heads are better than one, I guess.
That's right.
I'm not sure if that's right.
Suddenly I'm feeling super smart.
Me too. Does this mean I can finally?
Hello, I'm Paula. Welcome to Brawl Talk. This update's gonna be fast, edgy, and fire. Are you ready, Danny?
I don't think this is a good idea, Paula.
Don't worry, you'll be fine. Last one there, it's an AP.
Stu is getting a home in the stunt show season.
And a family?
Yep. Janet is joining Stu's trio and she's the new chromatic brawler in the Brawl Pass.
She's not only an acrobatic performer and a singer, but also the star of the show.
With her main attack, she sings a loud note towards the opponents that causes damage in a cone. The more you hold the aim button, the narrower and longer the cone gets.
And to perform her stunts besides Stu, her super activates her jetpack that enables her to fly over everything for a few seconds. While in the air, she also attacks enemies on the ground.
You get the awesome Valkyrie Janet at the last year in the Brawl Pass and Biker Carl at the first year.
Janet has a small sister, but we'll talk about that later. To complete the stunt show, we are getting Monster Truck Mech, Spyro Spike, and Crash Test Daryl for Power League.
We are also getting Daruma Mr. P for the Golden Week and Tempest Tara for the end of the Lantern Brawl event. And lastly, Star Force Worst Enemy.
Wait, we shouldn't reveal them just yet. We'll talk about that later.
A new game mode landed from space.
That's right, Bot Drop is coming this season and it's a 3 vs 3 battle plus bots.
So the goal is to collect more bolts than the enemy team in 2 minutes or less. Whoever is the first team to collect 8 bolts wins the match.
But to collect those bolts, you first need to eliminate the bot who carries them. They will be falling from the sky during the match and will attack whoever attacks them last.
It's up to you if you wanna pull them to your base or attack the enemy team while they deal with the bots.
And for now, Bot Drop will be available only during this season.
Can you talk about Bonnie already?
Not yet. Wait, did you just spoil her name? Never mind. We have a new cosmetic coming to the game.
Now you can equip sprays and use them in matches just like pins, but these are sprayed on the ground instead.
Sprays are unlocked on the trophy road and you will get these 3 for free to start with. There are many more that will be available later through the trophy road, Brawl Pass, challenges and the shop.
Not totally new, but quests are also getting some improvements. Apart from new quests, we are also getting different quest rewards. Pins, gold, and other stuff that are not tokens.
And if you don't like the quests you receive, you have now the ability to reroll them. You can reroll 1 quest per week for free or 3 quests per week if you have an active Brawl Pass.
Paula, it's time.
It is, Danny.
Bonnie is Janet's little sister and also part of Stu's trio. All of them perform on Star Park's stunt show.
She's a reckless and overly excited girl who's famous in the park for her most daring trick, being shot from a cannon.
Which leads me to her abilities. So she has 2 different forms that can be activated by pressing the super, kinda like Meg. But the difference is that she can only go to her default form if she uses her super again.
So in her cannon form, she moves slowly and can attack from far. She has only 1 ammo slot, so she can't unload her ammo too fast.
And with her super, she shoots herself from her cannon and deals damage when landing. It will also activate her second form.
In her outside the cannon form, she moves super fast and deals lots of damage at close range. And when she uses her super again, she takes some time to transform into cannon mode, but when she does, she regains part of her health back.
And Bonnie will be available later in the season.
And now, finally, we can present the enemies of the Star Force, the Worst Bunch.
They are Overlord Byron, Galaxy Storm Lola, and Empress Bonnie. They will all be available in the shop during their own event, which would include a challenge, a unique pin, and a spray.
Most of you already read about this, but Power League is getting some improvements.
Each player will be able to ban 1 brawler in the banning phase. Your opponents can still ban the same brawler as you, but your teammates can only ban different brawlers. This means that the minimum number of banned brawlers is 3 and the maximum is 6.
With this, we want to give every player a chance to drop their input before the match starts, but also protect players in case there are very strong brawlers in specific maps or modes.
And we are working on brawler suggestions. Hopefully it will make it into the next update.
Resistance Gear got a rework.
A new Brawl Ball map tile, Bumpers. It bumps the ball if shot there.
Improved the new player journey with 2 weeks of daily rewards.
New profile pictures in the shop and animated pins.
New esports pin. Don't forget to go to event.brawlstars.com to watch, predict, and get this one and the other 2 exclusive pins.
And new second gadgets are coming. And some of them are based on suggestions from the community, so thank you. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, give it a like, and comment what's your favorite part of the update.
And don't forget to use #StuntShow so we can find your comments easily. Don't forget to use #.